How's it going, guys? And well, we're back with another video. Now, I actually got a lot of views on the last video, approximately 1.1k, as we're making this video, within just 3 days. And I want to thank you for that, for everyone who watched the video and liked and all that, and also subscribed. And it was pretty surprising. I mean, I didn't know people wanted to see me bash Indivilia that much. Anyway, that's besides the point. And we also got a mentally ill idiot in the comment section of the last video. I think you understood that pretty well since I did a community photo of it all. It's just scaling fictional characters. I don't understand why people get so mad over it, especially when the verse I'm scaling is literally renowned and well known for jiggle physics. I don't think I need to be taking it that seriously, bruh. But yeah, I'm glad there's also people in the comments who actually contended the video and discussed the video better than whatever the fuck this guy was doing. Because, sure, if you want to argue about my scaling, add my Discord. Simple as that. We can discuss, we can debate it. I'm fine with that. But I don't want you to be just spamming my comment section with these paragraphs. It's a bit ridiculous. But enough of that boring shit. Now, let's get to the actual main video, or today's topic, which is a matchup between Cinderella versus the entire HELLAVERSE. Yes, another Nikke matchup, because why not? And why HELLAVERSE? Well, first of all, because Hazbin Hotel is super overrated in scaling, and I just want to prove how fodder it is compared to Nikke. And don't ask why I picked the top 5 strongest in the verse to pit against the entirety of Hell, but let's ignore that. As always, please subscribe, like, and click the bell. You did amazing in the last video, like I said, so why don't we keep this streak going? Why not? So let's get onto the video. No, I'm not going to go in depth who Cinderella is. I've done a video on her before. I'll put the link in the description because I don't want to be doing the same thing twice. So check that video out. But I will, of course, be scaling up properly. So let's brush over attack potency first, or where she ranges at mainly. So at base, she should round about. Oh yeah, forgot to mention this. We will not be going over intelligence. Should put that out there. No intelligence. We're not doing that. All right. Anyway. So at worst, Cinderella should be superior to Lord-class raptors such as Loudmouth, who blasted through 4 whole buildings, since she's a pilgrim, and we're going to get into why pilgrims are so strong. And also, this is due to her fighting Behemoth, which is a tyrant, which proves she's a tier above Lord classes, similar to other pilgrims in the verse. But we can go further with this, with her showings with Behemoth. Now, Behemoth is a Tyrant class Rapture, and you know what that means? She is in the same tier as the Kraken, who could wrap around islands and even be the size of an island himself. So putting Cinderella at island level isn't really that far-fetched, but even then you can go with town level scaling pretty fine. But we'll get into her speed and hacks in a minute, or later on in the video. And also, she's being pilgrims before, so it's nothing new to her that she's fought enemies on her caliber before. So she's at low ball town, and at high ball she's respectfully. So let's dive into Helluva's and Hazbin's strength. Now, I will also cover the debunks and explain them, because some people seem to get confused with Helluva and Hazbin scaling, and some people make the most rattiest fucking calcs in human history. So let's get into the first feat. So this one features Alistair destroying a ship. Now, people really love to glaze this feat, not as much as they did before, but this is the interesting part. This is where he destroys it. However, his tentacles, which he uses to destroy the ship, get blown up. Do you see why that doesn't make sense? Well, if his strength was at least where they put him at, I think it was like town level, this calc, wouldn't his tentacles be able to survive it or tank it? Right? Because how it goes, basically, if he's suggested to be town level, shouldn't he tank this town level attack? No. And even then, it's not even a physical strength feat, it's just a hacks feat, so it's not even a really physical feat, if I'm being honest. And at best, you could get him, and at best, you can get the Hazbin verse to like maybe Mountain with Adam's strength. And then, of course, City with Vox's feat of strutting down the entirety of hell when he gets pissed. But yeah, that's again also just hacks, more of hacks potency right there, instead of actual attack potency. Um, yeah, and there's also some planetary calcs, but I don't understand why people use that because that is just that is just blatantly fucking ridiculous. Um, and I'll also debunk the speed because why not? Because there's two speed feats to be exact, which people love to milk the absolute shit off. Anyway, first is the IMP gang's speed, via Blitzo being able to be relative to RoboFizz. And this was calced at hypersonic for some reason, hypersonic, supersonic. But you wanna know something funny? This is more of an aim dodging feat. You know what that means? Because RoboFizz actually doesn't dodge the bullets, he dodges the aim. He doesn't actually dodge the bullets. He doesn't like perceive the bullets and just start instantly dodging them. He just aim dodges. Um, and even then, IMP Gang is alright to begin with. People glaze this fucking group to Kingdom Come, if I'm being honest, because let's be realistic, they're not as strong as people think. But what's that I hear? They could get to FTL, right? Hasbin could get to FTL. Well, not actually. Since this feat of which Adam produces is actually another overlanked feat, you wanna know why? Because light can't bend by itself. Mm-hmm. Light can't bend by itself. And what does Adam's guitar do? The light which comes out of it, it bends. You know what that means? You can't even use it because light can't bend like that. And it's probably a beam attack, if I'm being honest. So he just probably calls it light because it shows off. Like I don't know what the word is, but it's more of a beam attack, if I'm being honest. Because light just can't bend like that at all. So you can't even use that. So at generous, you can get to subsonic speeds. So what's Cinderella's speed at best? Well, at best, she's supersonic via being comparable to Red Hood's sniper, which is supersonic, and being at least superior to Indivilia, who could reach faster than sound speed. Let's, take a quick gander or dive into her hacks. So it's really easy to go over them since they're just explained right in front of your face and shown right on screen, but I'll go into them. For hacks, you should have regenerative immortality, resistance to all diseases, resistance to fire, and then with her glass slipper, which is her main weapon, she has shield manipulation and transmutation. Her shield is near impenetrable, to be honest. Rockets, swords don't do anything to it. Bullet fire doesn't do anything to it. They all just bounce off. Even tanks didn't do anything to it. So she's nearly impenetrable to all attacks, and she also has beam manipulation automatically with the glass slipper. So that's pretty much it for her hacks. So far, it's not that big hacks, but compared to what Hasbin's going to show, you'll see why this is unfair. So let's see, maybe Hasbin has something to spice the competition up. Well, at best, has reality warping, which wouldn't do jack shit to Cinderella, since Cinderella could just realistically blitz the user. Soul manipulation as well, but then again, she just blitzed the user again because she's way faster. And then we have immortality types as well. A lot of them, because it's explained by Vizipop in the interview she has. But then again, if you know of immortality type 9, you're gonna get fucked because, yeah, sure, they'll come back after being beat by Cinderella, but this is not really a death match. I didn't make it clear that it's a death match because this is more of an who will overpower who, because this is like more of a survival kind of thing. So if Cinderella overpowers the characters, that means she wins. It's not necessarily a death match. But yeah, like I mentioned, but like you can't use but what about the angelic weapons? She can't do anything without angelic weapons They'll still get fat into a pancake each time they respawn or reincarnate, so it won't do shit, like I mentioned before. And I really do get annoyed when people use that. Oh, but bitches have angelic weapons. That does not mean shit in a versus battle, in this battle at all. So don't use it. So can Cinderella survive Hellaverse? Yes, she turns everyone in the verse into a meat pancake on the ground, pretty much. This was not even close. But thank you for today's video. Thank you for watching today's video. Please like, subscribe, and we will see you next one. Bye bye.